why we are starting out really early this morning. I mean, how did it talk about again? They say the fastest I be the earliest bird will catch the fattest worm. That's what them talk about. Of course, we are right here to bring you the breaking news and everything that's happening in the world of Afrobeats. I hope you've had a tremendous weekend. Hope you've had an amazing time, and of course, we have also, been busy. I mean, informing you and bringing the tea to you every time we've had the chance to. But guys, you guys are the real MVP. So thank you so much for your incredible support. You guys have been the best support system from January to December. So you guys take your flowers, you guys. And of course, this morning we have Davido in the news, we have Wizkid in the news, we have Asake in the news, we have Burna Boy in the news as well. So yes, sit tight and make sure you stay to the end of this news because I do not want you to miss a thing, right? Of course, let's get into the tea real quick because it like I say plenty things there to talk about this morning, right? But we just also want to let you guys know that there's something cooking for us here at Gusto, right? So for just 30K, you can actually just promote your brand or service on our platform. So yes, make sure you take advantage of that to get your business to millions and millions of hands all over the world, or millions and millions of customers, all over the world. So reach out to us on Instagram at Gusto TV Africa and Facebook at Gusto TV Africa. Yes, so that we will fee help you Samankwe the level. Yes, so let's get into the tea real quick because time no day to waste. We want to make it real quick, right? So Davido has emerged as the number one most streamed artist in the year 2025 on YouTube. YouTube Nigeria, right? I mean, I talk about Davido with so much excitement because this man works really hard. I mean, he's undoubtedly for me in contention, to be the artist of the year and the most hardworking artist in 2025. Coming from the back of the release of the Five album, which is a globally exported album, one of the best albums of 2025, undoubtedly again. And from that album, we saw a monstrous hit, talking about With You featuring Omale. And that really just, shot Davido into the limelight. Not like limelight, but you know what I mean. In 2025, gave him a lot of mileage, put his name in the lips of many people because that collaboration is easily one of the best collaborations of 2025. So yes, it just goes to show that this guy is really pulling all the strings and working super hard. And now what we're seeing right now is that Davido has emerged as the number one most streamed artist in Nigeria on YouTube in 2025, right? So there's nobody else that has that range. He beat Wizkid to it, beat Burna Boy to it, beat Asake to it. So yes, this is quite an incredible news for Davido, who just actually shot it down in Rwanda, Kigali, sold out show, and this guy is still thumping and working super hard to give his fans and everybody who loves Davido a proper show. So yes, well done to Davido. And what we're seeing right now is that he has emerged as the number one most streamed artist in Nigeria on YouTube in 2025. Congratulations to the one and only 001 himself, 30BG Lord. Yes, so, and of course, a lot of people have been talking about this one as well, too. So, but then, before we take all the comments, let's just let you know again, remind you that Davido's With You featuring Omale on YouTube Music. That's the best most streamed song in Nigeria, and of course, the most streamed song in Ghana. Right, so Ghana and Nigeria colliding and representing the culture. So, Davido's With You featuring Omale on YouTube Music in 2025, scored the biggest point for the most streamed song in Nigeria and the most streamed song in Ghana. So, yes, Nigeria and Ghana stand up. And of course, a lot of people have been talking about this one, and Dolapo Shelter says Davido is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Of course, DJ Slim Face says he is the baddest, absolutely baddest. Yes, so of course, I really like the motion that Davido has had in 2025, no doubt, because this guy has worked super hard. He's still touring, he's still doing amazing stuff. There's going to be a monstrous show on the 25th of December 2025. So yes, there's big things coming from the camp of the 30BG, and of course 001 is in the heart of everything. Guys, how does this news make you feel? A lot of people have been saying, YouTube is easily manipulated. It is stream farmer, kinikon. Guys, these guys just take a chill pill. One thing I always say when I come here to come and give you guys the tea and give you guys the news is, listen, I'm not a big supporter of anybody. I like everybody, I like nobody, right? So if I'm saying good things about the person, know that it's all love. If I'm saying things that are not so positive, because from my lens, that's how I say it, it's all love, right? So Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Rema, everyone is a goat in their own, respect and their own lane. And we are celebrating this milestone for Big Davido. And I feel like we should collectively, celebrate this and, recognize it. So, right. So the biggest, most streamed artist in Nigeria on the YouTube platform this year. Number one is Davido with 109 million streams. Number two is Wizkid with 103 million streams. Number three is Asake Mr. Money with 86 million streams. Number four is Burna Boy with 86 million streams, as well as Shay Vibes, 82 million streams. Number six is Rema with 72 million streams. Number seven is Olamide Bado with 57 million streams. Number eight is Benson with 56 million streams. Kiss Daniel with 54 million streams, I beg your pardon. And number 10 is the one and only Black with 54 million streams as well. What an amazing milestone these amazing superstars have set for themselves. So yes, Afrobeats is winning. The culture is moving in leaps and bounds, so we have to celebrate that as a collective. But yeah, Davido is leading from the front. So big ups to Big Davido. Yes, so congratulations. Of course, let's take some big news from the camp of Big Wiz, Wizkid Morayo. A return to the number 9 spot on Apple Music NG Top Albums chart 1 year after its release. I mean, if I have to say this, right, I'm shouting out this album because it has actually really just broken all the ceilings for everything that you can imagine, right? I mean, imagine an album that was released in the latter part of 2024 that spilled into 2025 and became the most streamed album in 2025 on Apple Music. Don't be juju be that, because I don't understand. There are multiple artists who actually dropped their project in 2025 and they don't even see the light of day. But Morayo stands out as the most streamed album of 2025. And Wizkid also won the most streamed artist of 2025. So guys, I don't know what this guy, I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know what he did. But I mean, it just goes down to, just show that it's incredible music. It's a beautiful body of work. He has an incredible fan base, and then relatable songs that made a lot of fans really fall in love with his art and fall in love with his artistry. And it just goes to show that, listen, if you drop Beduwe Sweet, people go chop am, no worry yourself. But the way that they chop am for 2025, it shock everybody because this album drops in 2024. Is still doing mileage in 2025. Whiskey just chopping all the awards back and forth. I mean, all the milestones, I beg your pardon, back and forth. So, yes, big one to the Big Wiz himself. And of course, the FCs are celebrating this one and are super excited. I mean, if you weren't FC are not excited, then something is wrong. Balani says if Whiskey decides to do this tour next year, Ops go cry tired. Trust me, man. I honestly feel like a tour should actually happen for Big Wiz. I mean, we're going to talk about that pretty much later in the day. So make sure you turn on your post notification because something fresh regarding this thing is going to come to you. So if you do not want to miss it, turn on your post notification bell because, today is going to be sizzling hot and I don't want you to miss it for anything in the world, right? Yeah, I feel like I was one of the biggest supporters of Wizkid when he dropped the Morayo album. And I said, listen, the tour cancellation really hurt a lot of people. But we can try as much as possible to save the year. And I think that, I mean, maybe just maybe Whiskey was listening to me. He started a whole spree of, collaborations with different artists. And it was just a beautiful thing to see, right? I mean, winning the artist of the year, the most streamed artist of the year on Apple Music, that's quite crazy and astronomical, right? And I just feel like there's still a lot of sauce in that Morayo album and it deserves the talk. But we'll talk about that later in the day. So yes, don't worry yourself. Lion King says Lagos legend, right? I mean, I think it's also like a legend of Afrobeats, undoubtedly. And if at all he decides to retire anytime soon, he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame of Afrobeats, undoubtedly. Wizkid has worked his socks off, and 2025 has been a fantastic year for him. And he's just really shown that, listen, I've got range and I can do a lot of things. And almost all the songs he dropped in 2025 all of them were hits. A lot of people will say they were collaborations, but is that not what we live for? Yes, so congratulations to Big Wiz. And then, of course, beautiful things coming from the camp of the FCs. And talking about one of Wizkid's biggest allies and support system, DJ Tunes. I mean, DJ Tunes had an incredible 2025 as well, too. What a guy. I mean, nobody would have thought that 2025 will happen for DJ Tunes in the way that it did. So, what an amazing, mileage and work rate. I feel like that was the plan for the year, to be able to spotlight, DJ Tunes using the whole Whiskey smoke screen. I mean, but it did work and it's working, and we have to shout him out. So DJ Tunes is Money Constant, Go Shorty, Easy With Me, occupies three spots on the Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs chart. So crazy mileage. DJ Tunes occupies three spots on the Apple Music Nigeria Top Songs chart. Number 3 with Money Constant, number 8 with Go Shorty, featuring, of course, that's a feature with Young John, and Easy With Me. That's quite interesting. I mean, come on. Easy With Me is with Wizkid and the one and only Odumodu Black. So yes, what an incredible year for Big Wiz, and of course for his biggest ally, his biggest support system, the Ogbafia Lord himself, talking about DJ freaking Tunes. Amazing guy, and I really love this for him, to be honest. He's been a very loyal, very loyal friend to Whiskey and deserves his flowers. Of course, Trent Set 36 says well deserved. And Soul J says biggest DJ with the bird and love emoji. Is he the biggest DJ out of Africa? I think right now, because who's going to match him? He has, I mean, the most number one songs, in the year 2025 already. So yes, big mileage and big work from the big DJ Tunes himself. Okay, this is one that really interests me. Burna Boy is in the news, and I really want to say this with all my strength. See, Burna Boy has been heavily criticized. There are a lot of people saying his shows are cancelled. People are not turning up to the event. He should apologize and things. Beautiful things. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and we have to respect it, innit? But it seems like all this cancellation where people they cancel now for mouth, because this guy is pulling major strings and shutting down event centers. Everywhere he's performed out in the past couple of days have been filled to the brim. Capacity sold out. So it begs the question: who they really cancel Burna Boy? Who are the fans really canceling him? Because all these cho with no workings, there are no empty chairs, oh bruh. This guy is going to these venues and shutting it down. 19K capacity, 20 something K capacity, with all tickets sold out. I mean, recently, look at this. Burna Boy ends another sold out plaque, the 19,000 capacity UBS Arena in New York. So shutting it down in New York. This same American soil that people are saying that is getting cancelled is going to be cancelled. People are not going to show up to the event. People are not going to show up to the concerts or the shows. No sign of weakness. To, I mean, he has had his own ups and downs. He's been met with a lot of criticism, obviously from the whole Denver experience with the fan being chased out of the venue. But since that time, a lot of people have been talking and saying, this guy is cancelled for real, but it's not reflecting, because this is a mammoth crowd showing up for the one and only ODG himself. So where's this cancellation conversation coming from? Go hear me, because I don't really understand them, because bro, it's not happening anywhere. Damini is winning, and this guy is just shutting it down and shutting down the mouths of the naysayers, right? So Damini can't stop winning. He was born to win. That one is from Vibes with Dab, right? Anyways, congratulations to Big Burner Boy himself, because he's continued to actually shut the naysayers up and say, you know what, you cannot cancel me. Yes, I know. I mean, I can do a few wrongs, but you know what? 99 good, one bad equals to bad person. That's how it goes. But I think he's been able to really find his way back and actually get into the hearts of the fans, right? So Fear Boma says he is unmatched. Well, he has a lot of fans who actually cheer him on and support him. So yes, the whole cancellation P, I be like saying a cho, be like saying just internet it ends. But congratulations once again to Burna Boy for earning a sold out plaque, 19K capacity UBS Arena in New York. Well done to the ODG himself. Anyways, wrapping up the news this morning quickly is Skepta and Asake in the news, and they are actually coming up with a brand new jam. And of course, this one has been sampled at the recent event by Skepta, right? So one thing I really like Asake for, one thing I really like Skepta for as well is, they're very intentional, whatever it is they want to do, right? So Skepta, amazing guy. He's had an incredible year as well too. So had a very smashing collaboration with our own guy Portable or Molalomi, and that one, Big Smoke, Belu Tobacco. Amazing jam went freaking viral, and this time around, he's saying, you know what, I want to end the year on a high, and the best guy to do it with is the one and only Asake, Mr. Money. And Asake has been in the back of a lot of conversations this year. Albeit no album, we're expecting the Money album to be very fair, but he's had some really decent collaborations with several artists. And recently, the most recent one now is Skepta. So Skepta is ready for us to give us some big smoke, and of course, Asake is also championing that one and sticking with him side by side to give us a monster hit. How are you actually weighing this one? Are you excited? Are you expectant? Because yes, anytime there's a collaboration with Skepta, Asake, or just anybody in the mix, actually, it's always great anticipation. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one, and congratulations to Big Smoke himself. A lot of people have been talking about this collaboration and looking forward to it. But Jeremiah Chia says something that is really profound, and I say it as he said it. He said, Asake is far gone. Feels like he knew his life was going to change someday. He made sure he was ready, learned dancing, wrote songs, and kept them waiting for the right opportunity. This guy might just be the next generational talent we will be sending out of Africa. Is he not a generational talent already? I mean, look, this guy is international, because the international appeal cannot be overemphasized. Ashaga is literally everywhere. Everybody look for him. So yeah, but I mean, I resonate with this, and I agree completely, 100%. Well done for that comment, Jeremiah Chia. And I mean, congratulations to Ashake on everything. I know he's coming back tonight, for an amazing showdown, the homecoming event. A lot of people talked about the price, the ticket, 300K. But don't buy and finish, it's done here. People will be like, say they no buy and be like, say we have the bracket of people we no get back. But I mean, this is what it is. I know the fans are gonna have an amazing time, and Ashake is going to, it's going to shut it down. And Ashake concert is a no sitting down concert. Trust me. I mean, and I'm so excited and so gassed for him. 2025 has been quite an amazing year for him. And of course, the announcement with Big Wiz and their joint collaboration real. That's going to drop in December. We don't have an official date yet, but we're expecting that date pops out this week. It's going to be a major shutdown. So, yes, big things are coming for Ashake. And of course, Big Smoke, I'm talking about Skepta himself, should be excited because, Ashake is far gone. Guys, this is where we wrap it up here this morning on the morning drive here at Gusto TV Africa News. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. And please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification. Share this with all your friends and tell them that Afrobeats is kicking. Of course, it's steaming hot this morning, and we have exciting content to bring your way later in the day. So please turn on your post notification. I say it again, turn on your post notification, because you do not want to miss out on the conversation. So yes, get into the comments now and tell me what you think about Asake and Skepta. Tell me about what you think, regarding, Davido winning the most streamed artist on YouTube in 2025, as well as Morayo coming back to the chart after 1 year of its official release. Guys, we'll see you guys later in the day. Take care and have a great day. Bye for now.